In this training, I'm going to show you how to master email marketing fast and get incredible results even if you're a complete beginner. My agency has generated tens of millions of dollars in sales using email marketing for some of the fastest growing brands in the world, and what I'm going to share with you in this video is what I found works after sending and testing thousands of email campaigns so you don't have to. So with that being said, let's dive into the training. So there's 3 phases to mastering email marketing. Phase number 1 is growing your email list. Phase number 2 is making money from your email list, which is everyone's favorite part. And then finally, phase number 3 is maintaining your email list. So let's start with phase number 1, which is growing your email list, because you need to have a strategy in place to get new subscribers to join your list. Without new subscribers consistently joining your list, your email list won't grow and your email revenue will eventually stall, and we don't want that to happen. Now, the good news for you is there's only 2 things you need to have to grow your email list. The first thing is you need an offer that compels people to give you their email address. And the second thing is a traffic source that brings people to your offer. So let's start with the first thing, which is creating an offer that compels people to give you their email address. So the first type of offer you can use is a free offer. So this is giving something away for free of value to your target market in exchange for their email address. For example, for one of my free offers that I use to get marketers to join my email list, my offers get 20 plus free marketing courses and trainings to drive more revenue. Now, if a marketer wants access to those courses, they give me their email address and they join my list. By the way, if you're a marketer and you want 20 plus free marketing courses and trainings, go to marketersplaybook.io and put in your email address and I'll send them your way. The second free offer that I have is for agency owners. It says get instant access to $10,000 worth of free courses and trainings to help you grow your agency. Now, if an agency owner wants that, they put in their email address and they join my list. So those are examples of free offers. The second type of offer you can use is a paid offer. So this is pushing people to a paid offer and they give you their email address by entering your sales process. For example, at my agency Scale with Less here, it is a paid offer. Now, contacts join my email list when they hit this apply now button if they're interested in working together. And when they hit that apply now button, they have to give me their email address, but they're applying for a paid offer. Another example of this is Gym Launch, one of Alex Hormozi's companies, multi-8-figure company, and you can see their paid offer is add $100,000 to your gym or your money back. And if someone is interested in this offer, they have to apply now for it and they put in their email address. So that is a paid offer. So all you have to do is determine if you're going to use a free offer or a paid offer, or maybe you're going to use both to generate emails. So now that we have an offer to generate emails, the second step is driving traffic to that offer because we need eyeballs and attention to it. So here are the most common ways to get traffic. The first way is organic traffic, and this is traffic that you don't pay any money for. And you can get organic traffic by posting content on social media or YouTube like I'm doing right now. And you can see from this YouTube content that hopefully provides value to you, I get organic traffic and attention. And with that traffic, underneath each YouTube video, I have a call to action that says get 20 plus free marketing courses and trainings. And when people click on that link, they land on my free offer. And if they want it, they put in their email address and my email list grows. It's really that straightforward if I'm using organic traffic. The next traffic source is paid traffic. And this is where you're spending money to get traffic on your offers. And we can do this by running Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, anything like that. So here's an example. I'm running paid traffic for my agency Scale with Less. So I'm running these ads on Facebook where if people are interested in my offer, they then click on this ad. And when they click on this ad, they land on my landing page for my paid offer. And if they want to work together, they hit the apply now button and they put in their email address. So that's how my email list grows using paid traffic. So all you have to do is determine if you're going to use organic traffic or paid traffic, or maybe you'll use both to get eyeballs on your offer. So now that we have an offer to generate emails, whether that's a free offer or a paid offer, and a traffic source to get eyeballs on our offer, whether that's organic traffic or paid traffic, we should be getting consistent email subscribers. So next, we move on to phase number 2, which is making money from your email list. So there's 3 steps to making money from your email list. Step 1 is optimizing email deliverability. Step 2 is sending email campaigns, and step 3 is setting up email automations. So let's start with the first step, which is email deliverability. And what email deliverability is making sure your emails get delivered to your subscribers' inboxes without landing in spam. Because you can have the best email in the world, but if none of your subscribers see it or receive it, you're not going to make any money, which is why email deliverability is so important. So here's how to have good email deliverability. The first thing and the most important thing is choose an email marketing provider with good deliverability. So what I recommend you do is choose the best email marketing provider in your niche that most people in your niche are using. For example, if you're an e-commerce store owner, use Klaviyo. Most e-commerce store owners use Klaviyo because it has good deliverability. If you're a service-based business, use Go High Level. It has great deliverability. So do some research and pick the email marketing provider that most people in your niche are using. That typically means the deliverability is good. And also make sure you have a DMARC record set up as well, as that's essential with the new Google and Yahoo sending requirements. It takes a minute to set up. I'm not going to show you how to do it, but it's very straightforward. The second thing is formatting. So keep your emails simple with primarily text and minimal images. And the reason behind that is emails that are really graphic heavy and have a ton of images and a lot of links get flagged as spam, because that's what spam messages look like. So we want to avoid that. The third thing is avoid spam trigger words. So these are words that trigger spam filters. Like if your email has words like money or millions or things like that, your spam filter can get triggered and your email can end up in spam. So what I recommend you do is use a free spam checker tool online to check your emails before you send them, like mailmeteor.com. You can put your email copy into the spam checker and it'll show you if there's any words that you need to edit down that may cause a spam filter. So that's how to have good deliverability. So now that you understand that, let's go to step number 2, which is sending email campaigns. So what are email campaigns? They're one-time emails you send to your subscribers. And there's really 3 types of email campaigns you need to understand. The first type is content emails. So these are emails that provide valuable content to your subscribers, like any videos, stories, or listicles. The second type of email are proof emails. So these are emails that provide proof of success and credibility to your products, like testimonials, case studies, and reviews. And finally, we have offer emails. These are emails that directly promote a product or special offer. So let's break down examples of each one of these, starting with a content email that I wrote for my agency. You can see the subject line is how to create guarantees that double sales, and the copy is as follows. Want to learn how to create an irresistible guarantee that can double your sales? Then check out this video I made here. And if they click this link, it takes them to a video training. Now, my favorite part about content emails is it allows you to provide a lot of value to your target market, but inside your content, you can still pitch your products and services, so you get the best of both worlds. So let's continue with the copy. I go over a simple 6-step framework you can use to create a guarantee in your business that will drive more sales overnight. We've used this guarantee framework to generate millions in sales for our clients, and it's been our secret weapon when it comes to increasing sales in companies fast. I thought you might find it helpful as well, so I want to send it your way. Again, you can watch the video here. Hope you find it helpful. So that's a content email. Really straightforward. We're just driving people to any helpful content article, piece, or video, and in that content piece, we can pitch our products and services as well. The next type of email is a proof email. So let's go through an example that I wrote for my agency. So it says, struggling to scale your ads profitably? We just recently helped our client Mark scale his ads from $1,000 a day in sales to over $20,000 a day in sales in less than 180 days. So that is the proof right away. You can see his full testimonial and case study here. They click that link and it takes them to a page where they can see the testimonial and book a call with their team. Then it says, if you're struggling to scale your ads like Mark, you should book a call with our team. Here's our calendar to reach us. That way they can easily book in a call if they resonate with the case study, and we can close them into a client. We'll look at your current ads and show you what we recommend to fix based on our 8+ years of experience. And if you like what you hear on the call, you can end up becoming a client. If you don't, no harm, no foul. We're not going to hard sell you into working with us. Again, you can book a call with us here. So that's a proof email. This gives us credibility because anyone who's looking to scale their ads, we're saying, hey, we helped this client go from $1,000 to $20,000 a day in sales. So if someone resonates with that case study, they can book in a call with us. So that's a proof email. The next type of email is an offer email. So this is where we're going straight for the pitch, not really providing any value up front, and we're getting people to take an action. So it says, give me a call if you want us to do any of these things for you. Number 1, help you run and scale your ads, including Facebook and YouTube ads. Number 2, help you build a high converting funnel or stores that bring in sales profitably. Or number 3, coach you one-on-one for a full year to scale your business with guaranteed results. Here's how to reach me. If they click that, it takes them to our calendar where they can book in a call and we convert them into a client. We have a few openings tomorrow and we're doing this on a first come, first serve basis. So make sure to book in if you're interested. Thisura. So that's an offer email. We're just telling people to book in a call or buy a product directly. So now that you know the 3 types of email campaigns, the next step is creating an email schedule. And what an email schedule is how often you send emails to your subscribers. And in our experience, for the best results, you want to aim for a minimum of 3 emails per week. So let me break down what that looks like. If you're sending 3 emails per week, you might have 2 content emails and 1 offer emails. If you're sending 5 emails per week, and a lot of our top clients who make the most money from their email list are sending 5 times a week, or if not every day, it might look like this: 3 content emails every single week, 1 proof email, and 1 offer email. That gives you a good mix. Now, what I recommend is test around with each type of email to see what your audience responds best to in terms of sales and conversions. The one thing I would caution you against is I wouldn't have more than 3 offer emails every single week, because if you do that, your list can get burned and fatigued. Now, if you're doing a big promotion, that's a different story, but try not to be consistent with direct emails every single time, because again, your audience will get fatigued to that. Now, one pro tip I do recommend is having 1 big promotion every quarter to spike in sales. So what we like to do is typically provide a lot of value for 90 days, and then every quarter we'll do a big sale or promotion to pluck a lot of that low-hanging fruit. So that's an email schedule. So now let's go over some quick email campaign copywriting tips. The first thing is getting your emails opened, because if your emails don't get opened, the rest of your email's not gonna matter. So the number 1 thing to focus on to get your emails opened is write subject lines that are easy to read, under 50 characters, and look like they're coming from a friend. If your subject lines have a ton of words in them and they look like a promotion, guess what? People aren't gonna open them. So you want your subject lines to be very simple and look like they're coming from a friend. The next thing is getting your emails read. And the best thing to do to get your emails read is keep your copy easy to read. So what that means is have 16 font, spacing after each line, so you don't have a bunch of text all clumped together that's hard for the eyes to read, and then write like you're talking to a friend. So keep your reading level of your copy under 5th grade reading level. And if you do that, your copy is going to be a lot easier for people to read. And the more people who read your copy, the more conversions you're going to get. And the final thing is getting your emails clicked, because we want to make sure our emails actually get clicked so we can turn those clicks into conversions. So make sure each email has 1 clear call to action you want the reader to take, whether that's clicking a content piece or booking a call. You don't want to make sure your email has 3 or 4 different call to actions, like watch this piece of content, book a call, and buy this product. That's going to be way too complicated. So keep it simple and make sure each email has 1 clear call to action. So those are some general copywriting tips and best practices that you should follow. So now that you understand email campaigns, let's go to step 3, which is setting up email automations. And what email automations are automated emails that get sent to subscribers based on an action-based trigger. And the really important thing here is your goal is to create email automations that follow up with subscribers for every drop-off point in your sales process. For example, let's say your sales process is people see an ad on Facebook, they click on it, they then go to an opt-in page where they have to put in their contact information. Then after that page, they go to a page where they can book a call with your team. Then they have a sales call, and then they become a client. All these red arrows represent drop-off points that people can drop off, right? So we want to make sure we have automations to follow up and plug those in. So let's go through that. So all the subscribers who opt in but don't book a call, so everyone who comes right here, they put in their contact information but don't book a call, we want an email automation pushing them to book a call. All the subscribers who book a call but don't show up for the sales call, we want an email automation pushing them to reschedule. All the subscribers who show up to the sales call but don't close, we want an email automation following up with them to get them to buy. And all the subscribers who close into a client at the final step, we can have an email automation pushing them to buy the next offer and product if it's applicable. And by adding these automations, we'll have far more conversions and throughput from our sales process, because we have these automations following up with every single drop in the sales process. And this is so effective. So in terms of what emails to include in your automations, like what do you actually include? Same three things. First thing is offer emails, so push them back to complete the action you want them to take. Content emails to continue warming them up and providing value, and proof emails to build trust and credibility. And just some quick tips for automation best results. Number one, increase the number of emails in your automations. A big mistake we see people make with their automations is they're only going to have 1 or maybe 3 days worth of emails. Instead, you want to have like 30, 60, 90 days worth of emails in your automations, because the more frequency and volume in them, the better your follow-up is going to work. The next thing is take your top performing email campaigns that you've ever done and add them to your automation. That way, everyone sees your top performing email campaigns and you're going to get more conversions. So that's what I recommend. So now that you know how to make money from your email list, let's move on to the last phase, which is maintaining your list. So what maintaining your email list is keeping your list clean with engaged subscribers to increase performance and deliverability. And there's 3 steps to maintaining your list, really straightforward. Step 1 is make it easy for people to unsubscribe. Step 2 is remove emails that bounce. And step 3 is scrub unengaged contacts. So let's start with step number 1, which is make it easy to unsubscribe. You want to make sure on your emails that you send, there's a clear unsubscribe button either at the top or at the bottom of your emails. And the reason this is important is number 1, you have to have an unsubscribe button for legal email compliance. If you don't, you can get flagged and in a lot of trouble. But the second reason is if people unsubscribe, that's not a bad thing. Think of it like you're just getting rid of the trash. These are people that were never going to buy your stuff anyways. And by getting rid of them, you're only going to keep the contacts that genuinely want to receive your emails and are going to buy your stuff. So don't view it as a bad thing. Now, if you send out campaigns that get a ton of unsubscribes, that's not a good sign. But if you send out a campaign, you get a few unsubscribes, who cares? Again, you're just cleaning your list and keeping it healthy. The next thing is remove emails that bounce. So if you send out campaigns and you have a bunch of email addresses that say hard bounced, you want to remove them. And the reason behind that is email addresses that bounce are typically fake emails or they have a spelling error. And if you consistently send out emails to these hard bounces, it's going to impact your deliverability. So just remove them. And the final thing is scrub unengaged contacts. So you want to stop sending emails to contacts that aren't opening or clicking your emails for an extended time period. And this is going to increase your overall email deliverability as you're going to have better engagement when you get rid of these contacts. For example, you can remove contacts who haven't opened or clicked on an email in the past 90 days, because someone who hasn't opened or clicked an email in the past 90 days, they're not very engaged, and you can scrub them from your list. And when I say scrub, that means don't delete them, you just stop sending to them. What I like to do is send a last chance email before scrubbing them. So here's an example of that and we can break it down. The subject line is, "Are you mad at me?" It says, "Hey, kind of awkward, but it's been 30 days since you've opened an email for me." This can be 30 or 90 days, whatever you want to do. "Do you not want help with any of these things anymore? Scaling your Facebook ads, increasing your conversion rate, making more money from your email list, increasing your lifetime value," and I just list out the benefits. If you'd still like to get resources and content on any of the things above, make sure to open my emails, as if not, my provider automatically unsubscribes you after 30 days of no activity. So please make sure moving forward, you open things up. Also, here's a bunch of my top trainings and ads and funnels you should check out. Enjoy, Thisura. I like to add like one thing of value, so right away they're like, okay, like I want to stay on this list. And again, it gives them one last chance. Now, if they don't engage with this email, then they're going to get unsubscribed. I'm no longer going to send them emails anymore, and that's going to increase deliverability. So if you do those 3 things, you'll keep your list clean and healthy. So congratulations, that's it. Those are the 3 steps to master email marketing. So let's do a quick recap. Phase number 1 was growing your email list. So we went over creating an offer that compels people to give you their email and having a traffic source that brings people to your offer. Phase number 2 was making money from your email list. So we went over optimizing your email deliverability, sending email campaigns, and setting up email automations. And then phase number 3 was maintaining your email list. And we covered making it easy to unsubscribe, removing emails that bounce, and scrub unengaged leads. If you follow those steps, you're going to crush it with email marketing. Now, the next steps from here, if you enjoyed this, go to marketersplaybook.io to get 20 plus free marketing courses and trainings to drive more revenue, all for free. I've used these trainings to generate millions of dollars in sales for some of the fastest growing brands in the world, and you get them for free. So go to marketersplaybook.io, put in your email address, and I'll send them your way. So that's it, and I'll see you in the next one.